it's the All-Star Game. It is the All-Star Game, and this is going to be a very fun day as we're going to see a lot of All-Star Game stuff going on. I got a hit. All right. So as you can see in the East, Indiana, Boston, Charlotte, Chicago is now fourth. But you can see a lot of people clumped up in the West. Utah's number one, and they look to be number one, but the Lakers are starting to chase them. But they're going to have to go nine straight wins. It's going to be tough for them. Then the Clippers 6, 7, 8 there. So it's going to be tough. The finals, remember, it's overall record. As we take a look, the All-Star Game will be moving on now. The three-point contest, we're going to go really quickly. We'll take a look now in the East. Sorry about this. We move over. The Celtics are now number one. Indiana is now 20-13. The Hornets are 20-11. Chicago is still fourth. They played 36 of 52 games. In the West, Utah looking good. The Lakers are 17-10, two more in a row. The Houston Rockets are ninth. Denver is, I think Houston will make the playoffs. Minnesota is 10th, and that would be amazing if they got in, an expansion team. Phoenix is just bad. On the other side, Cleveland is 14-13. They've cooled off a little bit. They were like 2-8 or something like that, and they are like 12-4 in their last few games. But Washington is now, you can see, 7th. They moved their way up. The Nets are 10th. Now the Knicks are having trouble. The Knicks are 11th. And look at the New Jersey Nets are 500. If the Knicks miss out, that'll be the first upset. USA versus the World in the game yesterday. USA 60. And the World 55. On the other side, you have in the Western Conference, you have Utah, Seattle, Portland. The Lakers are fourth, Golden State fifth, but then the winning records fall off. It's not to say that a team can't win the finals from the West, but you got five teams that are really, really fighting for it. Now for the three-point contest. I think it'll be a fun day. The three-point contest, very quickly, the World, USA versus the World, 60-35. The United States looking very good. The World, on the other hand, you have Oliver Fox, of course. Look at some of this. Mutombo was a good guy, but, I mean, my God. 18 fouls? What'd they do, slam each other in the face the whole game? It's an all-star game. That must be fighting the Cold War. All right, now we're going to take a look at the three-point contest. You have Reggie Miller, Terry Porter, Dennis Scott, Del Curry, Chuck Person, and Mitch Richmond. 6 of them. And let's go here. We're going to start out here in, it looks like, where is it? Washington. There's Reggie Miller. And you can see he's averaging 10 a game. And they're ready to go, and they go. 70 seconds. Reggie Miller will start off. And Reggie Miller has hit 4, and Reggie Miller has hit all of them. So Miller will move down, and he is not missing. Oh my God. Yeah, he's not missing. Oh my God. And he made it. Holy cow. Oh, he missed 1. He missed 2. And there it is. Just give it to Reggie. Oh my God. He missed 1 and he made that one. Reggie Miller hits 1 and 2. Miller, one of the better shooters in the NBA. And he makes it. So Reggie will fire it. He'll make it. And Reggie again. He's got to shoot this last one. Reggie got it. Well, it's the first round, and they're not going to. Here's Terry Porter. Well, I mean, there's 2, 3, 4, and no. They got to be in the top 2, I believe. 2, 3, and Terry Porter. The Portland Trailblazers this year, and this is a big one, and he nails it. The Blazers this year are near the top of the West, and many people feel that in the West, the Blazers could easily represent the conference in the NBA Finals. Porter, he's only missed 1. Does anybody ever miss? And oh my God. 1, 2, 4. Oh, he misses, and he makes it 37. Oh, wow. Dennis Scott, he's averaging 9 a game.
1, 2, ready, go.
And Dennis Scott now, he's number 3. It's going to be about 10 minutes. I believe this is 91-92. This looks like Philadelphia. Spectrum. And they're going to go. Look at this, Dennis Scott. Oh, and a miss. Oh, misses that, and here's Scott again. They got to just keep going. I believe 37 is what they need to hit. And Scott got it. Dennis Scott nailed that one. He's got 19. They're still going to shoot. They're looking good here. And Dennis Scott. In the corner, and Dennis Scott. That's it, and that is it. Dennis Scott, 35. He doesn't get 37. Here's Del Curry. He has a younger son, Steph. I wonder if he'll amount to anything. You never know. Maybe Steph Curry will break Del Curry's records. And he nails it. A miss there, Del Curry. He misses a couple right here and got that one. The Hornets are up there in the East, and trying to win series will be big in the NBA playoffs. He's gonna fire and he hits. Curry. See the people in the background, the time the Hornets have a chance. I think the Hornets are one of those. Teams. I just think when push comes to shove, their inexperience is going to hurt them. Del Curry with 35. Oh, here's Chuck Person. And Chuck Person, here it is. Person now will shoot. The Indiana Pacers are a shooting team. They're like the Golden State Warriors before the modern times. And they have chances. And a miss. Person trying to hit all these. Now in the corner, he's got to shoot. His release maybe a little bit less. He's going to get it off. He will, maybe. No. 32. Last place. And here's Mitch for the Sacramento Kings.
1, 2, ready, go.
Mitch Richmond. And here's the Kings. He's really good. He really is. Him and Reggie Miller. I thought that Chuck Person would get it done. He missed one there. Remember in the old days, Mitch had what? 91 in a game. Oh, that hurts. Starry range. Mitch is missing some. Mitch Richmond looking good here. Here's Starry range again. Hits. And Richmond. Here it is. Looking. One. Hit it. 35. Let's see. After one round, it's Reggie 38. Porter Scott. So Dennis Scott now will start.
1, 2, ready, go.
Oh, I see. They have to do a tiebreaker. Now they're going to only do 30 seconds. Dennis Scott, and he hits it. I believe he has 35, and so does other people. Scott, and a miss. Dennis Scott. And he hits it. Big time shot, and he missed that one. And the clock will run out. Does not count, he has 14. Here's Del Curry. Needs to beat 14.
1, 2, ready, go.
So Del Curry needs to beat 14. First round. Curry and nails it. Dale Curry looking good. Del Curry. The Hornets look like a good team in East. They need to go past 14. This will win it. No. Needs two more. There's 1, 2 to win. Yes! 15, and he got it. Now Mitch.
1, 2.
Mitch Richmond with 15. They got to beat out 15. 8, 10. And there's 11, 12, 13, 14 to win. Yep. You already did. No need to move on. That's it. So now the tiebreaker Richmond gets it. So now Mitch Richmond will go to the finals. So here it is, Mitch Richmond in the finals. One of the best shooters ever. Remember, he went and Richmond, we remember in the 97 season, Sacramento, unstoppable at 91 points in a game. I'll never forget that. In all of our simulating, they won the first 2 ever simulations I've ever done in my life. And the Hornets even made the finals in the late 90s. Late 90s was a weird time for the NBA. It was really weird. Richmond, and he nailed it. Just the rules and everything like that. Richmond, oh, look at this. He's hitting the Story range. He's 1 of 2. That might hurt him there. He's following through. He might not make it. Let's see. He's got to score. No. 35. And now, here's Terry Porter. 35 is the target.
1, 2, ready, go.
And 35, can they beat 35? Porter. You know, the Blazers tonight, the All-Star game will be fun. But also, people are looking to win. So they hit, and they hit that one. A long shot, and he got it. Here's Terry Porter. They're going to look now. He has 22. Remember, 35. That 3 made a lot. He missed a couple, but right now, Porter. And one more. No. That hurts. There's 1. He needs 6 to tie. 2, 3, 4, 6. They're tied at 35, and now Reggie Miller. Reggie will try and win it. He needs to get 36 to win.
1, 2, ready, go.
So you're going to be looking at the misses. So Reggie Miller, if he misses, it'll be big. 35 is the key. And there's the bank there. The Starries will be big. He can hit all this. He misses the Starries, and that'll be huge. This guy doesn't miss, does he? There it is. No. And that Starry hurt. 35 is the key. He hits 2 and 3, 4. Now the Starry is a big one. Got it. He wins with 35. This is big. It's going to be up. He's only missed 1 shot. And 27. There's all the money balls. 29, 31, 33, 35 to win. He wins it with 37, and he wins it, the three-point shooting competition, with 37. And Reggie Miller.
The winner of the NBA three-point contest. We would like to thank all fans for making it out to tonight's event. Please exit the building carefully.
So Reggie Miller now wins it. And now for the dunk contest, Shawn Kemp, Cedric Ceballos, D. Brown, and Sherman Douglas. This should be fun to watch. Now the dunk contest. Look at that shot clock. There it is. Here's Shawn Kemp. One of the best ever. So Shawn Kemp. Oh, a good one right there. And Shawn Kemp. Seattle is one of those teams that could win it all. Oh, my. Much better when you look at it slow motion. Yeah, Seattle is one of those teams that could win it all. And Kemp, let's see, he gets a 35. Here's Cedric Ceballos now.
Get ready.
There's Cedric. Oh, and he missed it. Now he's going to get another one, and let's see what happens here. Off the ground and a great slam dunk. He tries another one, and it looks looks a lot better. Cedric Ceballos. His dunk score is only at 29. D. Brown. Remember, he once dunked without looking. D. Brown. Brown, and that might have been through his legs. D. Brown, he loved that, and look at this. Yes, it was through his legs. The other people in the background were astonished. And D. Brown, right through, he gets a 36, he takes the lead. Brown, and here is Sherman Douglas, would later on play for the Boston Celtics. Sherman. All right, we're going to see if that goes in. It was his first time. And Sherman Douglas. A 39. They give 39 to Sherman. Wow. So after round one, it is Sherman Douglas and D. Brown, Kemp and Ceballos. This is round number 2.
Let's begin.
Here's Shawn Kemp. 35 was his other dunk, and what a dunk there. A really good one. Wow. Watch this, right through his legs in a dunk. .46. 46 for Shawn Kemp. He might win an NBA title. Here's Cedric Ceballos. The Suns are in the basement. He has a 29. Oh, and he missed. He picks up another one. Gets a few attempts. Ceballos slams it through a second time. It was good, but there's something about being your second time. Really, if it's your second time, they always dock you, even though I don't know if they're supposed to. It's like figure skating. One will slip and you know the gold medal. Oh, they give him 43. Might have docked him a little.
The third contestant, D. Brown.
Here's D. Brown. Boston Celtics are the new number 1. Brown, and what a move. D. Brown. And he got a 41, which is down there. It'll be third. And Sherman Douglas. Douglas. Oh, what a move, and Sherman Douglas puts it through for the Miami Heat. Watch Sherman. He will later on go and play for the Boston Celtics. What did he get here? A 33.
Let's see how the dunk matches up.
After round 2, Kemp 81-77 lead. And he wins it all. After 2 dunks, Shawn Kemp. Now we're going to go to the All-Star game. NBA All-Star game, really big. And here it is. Olajuwon against Ewing, and we're underway, the East and the West. John Stockton for the West will get the lineups. It's Stockton, Olajuwon, Malone, James Worthy, and Clyde Drexler. Here's Charles Barkley. Olajuwon is, of course, we're going to talk a lot about this season. Jordan and the Bulls are, they're up to about fourth now. Here's Bird, they're number one. Bird, no. Olajuwon the rebound. Utah's number one in the West. It might be Utah and Boston in the finals. Drexler, no. Jordan, Thomas. There's Larry Bird. No, I can't have it. Worthy. Worthy over to Stockton. Could pull there, but didn't. Clyde. Drexler. Out to Stockton. Now, we still don't have a score. They're playing this All-Star game like it's real. Stockton and a Malone and a slam dunk. That's the Utah connection, and that's why they're number one in the West. It's a 2-0 West lead. Isaiah, boy, Detroit has been a disappointment this year. A couple years removed from a championship. 1 year removed from the finals. I don't know if they'll ever make it. Jordan, no. Olajuwon, another rebound, and Drexler. Stockton. Over to Clyde. Olajuwon, nice. So far the West is looking good, 4-0. So Isaiah to Barkley. Through Ewing, Bird. Bird, no. Drexler, Stockton. There's two more, and the East hasn't scored. The West has it all. Stockton and Malone, they did make two NBA Finals late. And there's a timeout. Timeout by the East. It's an early 6-0 West lead. So 6-0. Barkley to Jordan. Oh, what a move. Jordan against Drexler. Intercepted. A steal. Worthy. Doubled. Worthy. No. And Michael goes the other way. Pushes to Larry. The East have not scored yet. Bird. What a move. Larry Bird. And Bird now. Chris Mullin will come in. And I believe Mullin and Mark Price. Cleveland has been up and down. They started off a horrible disappointment. If they can make the playoffs, which they look like they might, that's going to be a huge victory for them. Drexler, no. Olajuwon, no. And Ewing the rebound. Isaiah. Jordan, nope. over to Drexler. They're stuck on 6 points. Drexler against Jordan. He's saying, if we make the NBA Finals, I'm going to do that to you. And it's 8-2 West. Thomas. Barkley. Charles is slapped away. That is huge. Stockton. He made the dream team and he misses. Isaiah the other way. Look at all the people that made the dream team. Ewing, Bird, Barkley, and Jordan for the East. Drexler, Stockton, Malone for the West. How many dream teamers? Bird, no, and Malone the other way. You're talking about dream team. Oh, that's big to James Worthy. And another Eastern timeout. The West looks very good early, and it is a 10-2 game.
Timeout, East All-Stars. Substitution on the field.
10-2 West leads the East. And Mark Price will come in. There's a foul and he hit Jordan.
Clyde Drexler. Michael Jordan. 2.
Jordan, and it's going to be 10-3. And David Robinson is another one that was on the dream team. Isaiah didn't make it, and one of the things was Jordan. People knew that Jordan did that. You know, he said, I'll be on it, but I don't want Isaiah. Well, that's a moment where Isaiah really should have been on it. Christian Laettner, no. Symbolism. Whenever you have a dream team, you don't need symbolism. Bird. Mark Price now. Bird is number 1 right now in the East with Boston. And in Boston and the East, they might be very formidable. In the playoffs, I mean, they're going to be really good. They'll be a top 4 team. They win a lot of close games. They do. Mark Price. Now Cleveland's a different story. Bird. Oh my. And Larry Bird lifts it in and East. It is now 10-6. It's a little different. There's a long 2 and he hit it. So Terry Porter, we saw him in the 3-point contest. The Portland Trailblazer. They're doing well. I'm looking in the East, the potential matchups in the West, sorry. And Portland and LA, if they play, Bird. And Bird cuts it to 12-9. Hard away to Porter. Malone. Scottie Pippen is in. Also a dream teamer. Porter, and he nails that one, a 3 there. They're upping the score a little bit. And Michael Jordan bring it down. Under 20. And the East down by 6. Jordan. No. Jordan, and that's going to be the end of 1. At the end of 1, the score 15-9, the West lead. history of this league are in this game, like Michael Jordan. You have all the other dream teams. I'm not sure about Magic. David Robinson is in here. Stockton again. Stockton, no good. And here's Barkley. Barkley. Dominique. No, and I mean, you only get so many shots. Danny Manning. If the Clippers might, who knows? They might open it up. Now here's Chris Mullin, and got it. 17-9. So here's Mark Price. Scotty. Dominique to Mark. Scottie Pippen is in there. Charles Barkley. Hakeem Olajuwon is in here. I mean, there's a lot of some of the Michael Jordan, some of the greatest names ever. Clyde Drexler. It's hard to say because whenever you say Michael Jordan, you know, the next name you say, and you say some of the greatest ever, I don't care, that next name is going to be diminished a little bit. If you start out with, hey, some of the greatest names, Clyde Drexler, and then you go with Jordan, and all of a sudden, oh, update required. Hold up. This is absolutely... Oh, do we got to play with this? Oh, my God. We got to play with the stupid update required. Stockton, and that is going to be David Robinson. And David Robinson, one of the better ones. San Antonio, not the best. Mark Price. Scotty. Over to Dominique, the human highlight film. Price to Pippen. And hit it. So Scotty now hits at the Bulls. You know, it's different with the zone defense and a 35-second clock and only an 8-minute quarters. It's different. Manning. It's 21-11. Price. Scotty. Price. And got it. 21-14. Tim Hardaway. Mullen now. Over to Hardaway. Tim to Stockton. Oh, what a move. Stockton to Danny Manning, and it's a 9-point game. Here in the All-Star game, and a timeout by the East again. 4 remaining, and the West look better. They really do. The East has the team, but the West have the individuals. So here they go, 23-14. Bring it out, Larry Bird. Scotty. Barkley to Pippen. Bird, yes. And Larry Bird. So, I mean, that's going to be the one thing. They're going to be playing in the Boston Garden, and if they remain number 1 in the East, if they're number 1 in the East, then you're going to have to go through Boston, really. And you know, the 5-game stretch, that's Clyde Drexler in a mess. The 5-game first-round series, which will be very big. The 5-game first-round series is going to be the time that the Celtics have to get upset, because it's only going to require one win in the Boston Garden.
Michael Jordan.
And Drexler, now that can be the case with 7 games, and Jordan misses. You never know in the East, it is so close. Right now, the New Jersey Nets are 500 and they're the 10th seed. But the thing is, number 1 plays 8. So it'd be the loser of the 7-8 game versus the winner of the 9-10. There's David Robinson, the Admiral from Navy. And he has a few more, and it is an 8-point game for the West. The Spurs are down, but they could make the playoffs. They're right in the bottom half. They're like 7th. Scotty to Bird, and they put it in. Now, anybody can, the way this is, and this league is, we just don't know. Getting into playoffs is one thing. The tournament is so big. Stockton. Now, Tim Hardaway is of Golden State. Now, Golden State is an upset team this year. Golden State is 4th in the West. And a lot of people feel that Golden State could pull upsets. They could beat number 1. And that's going to be good there, John Stockton. Golden State, they feel, could beat Utah. They could. Scotty now. Especially in a 7-game series. Bird, and does it count? It's an illegal screen by Kevin Willis. Boy, are they fighting to win here. What a difference. What a difference in an all-star game. It's just isn't an all-star game. It's a battle of some of the best that have ever played. Stockton, I guess, to Isaiah, and Isaiah wins. Barkley. Jordan. Gives to Barkley almost literally, and misses. Worthy. Malone, and he got it. It's 29-19. Isaiah to Ewing. Barkley to Bird. And missed it. Worthy again. Worthy, and it's going to be stolen away by Bird. Ewing. Jordan. Jordan to Thomas. And Michael Jordan, 29-21, and the West will take a final shot. I mean, you look at this, the Lakers, James Worthy, the Rockets. Now, here's the thing, if the Rockets get in, they're not going to be that bad. I mean, you might see them give a little trouble, especially maybe Utah. 31-21. They got to get it down. Isaiah. And no. At the end of the first half, it's the West leading by 10 over the East. Twenty-one. Bird. And no. Olajuwon the other way. Here's Stockton. Olajuwon over to Worthy. Malone. Malone got it. Karl Malone. 33-21. Thomas. Jordan. One-on-one to Clyde. Jordan. 15. Knocked down. This has been a tough game. Malone. Stockton. Over to Malone. Hakeem to Drexler. And it's it. By the West. I mean, player-wise is good. Now, you look at the standings. They can't beat these teams consistently. But you never know in a series of finals. It's just team versus team. You don't worry about East or West. Barkley, no. Stockton. Stockton wanting to go to James. And got it. 37-21. Bird was in it. That's an offensive foul on Larry Bird. So Larry Bird, oh, that is, especially in an all-star game, taking a charge. Different, isn't it? Way different. Stockton to Malone and Olajuwon. Malone and Ewing the other way. Here's Jordan. Oh, Isaiah too far, and now the West will take it. 5 minutes to go here in the third. So they go to John Stockton. Over to Malone, and that's another one. A blowout now for the West. This happens in all-star games. It really does. They're really not playing other players. It's 39-21. And with these rules, it looks like the West is playing more team basketball. The East is playing more individualized. Bird, no. And here's Karl. Drexler. Malone, no. And Isaiah goes the other way. Isaiah will bring it out. Isaiah Thomas, they go to Ewing. To Barkley. Jordan, no. Can't get it, and Matt Patrick Ewing can't get it again. There's Worthy to Stockton. There it is, the slam dunk by Clyde Drexler. And East call it timeout. They're getting blown out. It's 41-21.
Timeout, East All-Stars. And your game's team. Substitution on the field.
And here's Price. Oh, what a move. 2 moves and 1. Well, if you're going to start a comeback, you got to do it that way, and Drexler with the foul. You got to do that. Right away will come in. Jordan got it. 3-point play here. It's 41-24. Stockton to Mullen. Mullen, no. Ewing to Price. Bird. Price to Ewing. Over to Bird. Should be able to get this. Gets inside and lays it up and in. 5 in a row for the East. 3 minutes to go. Now, the funny part is, at the very beginning, we talked about all the teams, the players, and everything. In the fourth quarter, we start to talk about the game. Akeem Olajuwon had the first 2 quarters very good. First quarter and a half. You haven't heard too much, and that's Karl Malone. Ends the East scoring streak. It's 43-26. Jordan. Jordan with 2 minutes to go. Good defense on him. There's a long 2 and he hits it. 43-28. And John Stockton. Stockton now, it's down to 15. And under 2 minutes to go. The West is, looking good. Hardaway, oh, look at that. Made him go in the air, made Jordan in the air. And I'm not sure Jordan's gonna forget that. If they were to meet the Warriors in the finals, well, who knows? Jordan. There's Mark Price. And he'll lift it up and in under a minute to go here in the third. 45-30. And timeout for the West. Timeout West, it's a 15-point lead with under a minute to go in the third. They're going to bring it out here. 54 seconds. Hardaway. Hardaway, and he hits it. 47-30. 40 seconds to go, Dominique. Dominique, and he hits that one. It's 47-32, and there's going to be under 30 seconds to go. They're going to hold for maybe the last shot. You know, the West is looking good, and they're really playing good defense against the East. The East, the individual talent. But right now, the East, I think, has some. Right now, the West is playing as a team. Mullen, and he hits it. But the East, and they're going to take a look. Barkley, no good. I think the Eastern teams have more of an identity to them. Philadelphia and Chicago are half-court offenses. Boston those three are half-court. Indiana's race up and down. Cleveland is shoot everywhere and play in-your-face defense to get turnovers. So their scores are so high. Drexler, and that is good. Well, in the West, the teams are just very averagely laid out, but they push the tempo. More identity in the East. I think that's helping them in the record. Bird. And got it. The Lakers are not the Lakers of the 80s. I mean, they're more mainstream now. They're not the fly up and down Lakers. Stockton. Mullen. He hits the three. Back up to 20. And, I mean, Mullen, he's looking good. Mark. Mark Price, and he got it. It's 40, 54, 36. Drexler. And over to Worthy, and he hits 56-36. And West now has a 20-point lead. All-Star games should be like this, short. Novelty wears off. Kevin Willis. There's the Atlanta Hawks. I really don't know what to think about them. There's David Robinson from Chris Mullen, and it's 22 now. I don't know what to think about the Hawks. I really don't. There are some times when the Hawks can do amazing things, and sometimes when they lose terrible games. Scotty and the slam. The 838. And John Stockton. Clyde. Got it in the foul. And Clyde Drexler.
Substitution on the court.
Well, I think it was on the rebound, but the shot counts. It was in the air when it happened. Price. Ewing. Pippen to Price. Bird. What a move. 60-40 with 4.5 to go in the game. The Western All-Stars are going to win this thing. They are Olajuwon, who was good in the first quarter and a half. He misses down. Larry will push it up to Isaiah, who runs it himself. He'll get it himself and score again. Now that's the thing. Bird is 17. Worthy is 6, but that's the thing. The West would have passed. The East, Isaiah forced it himself. Because they're good, oh, look at that. Oh, and Ewing the rebound. There are so many rivalries between players here that on this East team, they are selfish. But you go to their team, and they're good. Mark Price, in and out. You go to their teams like you go to Cleveland or Boston. 3, and he hits. And Clyde Drexler. So if you go to like Cleveland, New York, Pippen, and that's 2 more. That's Ewing. And a timeout. 63-44.
Timeout. West All-Star. And your first team. Substitution on the court.
.63-44. Oh, he's hit. No foul there, and Ewing the rebound. Thomas, that's Jordan, what a move! And Michael Jordan, what a dunk! What a big dunk, and that was huge. That was fun to watch. It's 63-46. And Worthy got it. And Worthy 65-46. Isaiah to Ewing. They go to Bird. No, what a slam by Jordan. And Michael Jordan put it in. 2 minutes to go. The West is going to win this All-Star game. Kind of opens your eyes. I think if the East would have blown out the West, there would have been a lot of people going, really? But the West, really, they got a big lead and they held it at 65-50. And now because they held the big lead, I think that's, now a lot of people coming in, and there's the slam. Karl Malone. And now the clock is running. Jordan. And 1:19 to go. Wouldn't that be funny if it was a Boston-LA Finals? Malone. Can't have it. Here's Larry. A minute to go. They're just gonna dribble it down Barkley and he'll go to the line. Now they're just sending messages for later on in the year. Barkley and misses. Dominique Wilkins will come in. Some had great days, some terrible days. Manning was all right in the second quarter. He had a lot of things go his way. But Porter to Hardaway. The clock will tick. And an illegal screen.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
So Price to Dominique. And a foul.
David Robinson.
So it's going to look closer than what it really was. David Robinson with the foul. And the West, he'll get the rebound and they'll just bring it down. And they're going to hold it. Tim Hardaway of the Golden State Warriors. He's looking good. Well, the West is going to beat the East in the All-Star game. And the only question is, who is the MVP? Bird is 17. But in reality, this game is over. They're just going to shake hands here and get on with the rest of the year. Mark Price a little bit up in Hardaway's face. I don't know if Cleveland will play Golden State in the finals. Who knows? But the All-Star game is over. The West beats the East 67-55. And who's going to get MVP? guess I gotta name my own. There it is. Olajuwon, there it is, the West. Terry Porter only 4 minutes, Dominique only 6. Bird at 17, Jordan with 16. Reggie Miller only a minute of action. And the East, not that great. That's going to be it for today. Have a great day, and we will see you later.